every time we speak to somebody, our behavior will somehow mirror the behavior of that person. Here is one problem that some of us may face. We ask the student to do something. Then the students give us that reluctant look, like they were not interested in it, like not willing. Then when we saw that behavior, we started to worry. We begin to think that what will happen if the behavior continues? Will they become even more defiant next time? And very often, a natural response is we will try to build a stronger relationship with the students. Because when we have the rapport, our students are more willing to follow the instructions. So what I would do many years ago was, I would try to speak to the students nicely, like how friends will speak to each other. Because I thought that if I speak like a friend, I'll be able to build a better relationship with the students. But later on, I realized that it actually made things worse. The students were even more reluctant to follow my instructions. So why is that so? To understand why, we need to think about how we give that instruction in the first place. What was our tone, our body language? I remember back then, my tone was very casual. I didn't sound serious enough, probably because I was too afraid of losing rapport with the students. We need to understand that all of us humans have a type of neurons called mirror neurons. What this means is that every time we speak to somebody, our behavior will somehow mirror the behavior of that person. So when I spoke too casually to the students also mirror that behavior from me. And they also behave casually, like they don't care about the instructions. So whenever we give instructions, our tone must be very firm. Our body language must show that it is very, very important to do it. For example, let's say we want our students to come up with a game strategy. For many students, thinking of a strategy is not an easy thing to do. It requires a lot of confidence to speak up during the discussion. And if we give that instructions very casually, our students may mirror that behavior. And because it is too difficult, they may rather not do it. That is when you start to see only a few students are talking during the discussions. And that defeats the purpose of having a team talk, which we want all students to develop thinking skills. So when we give that instruction, we need to be very firm. Our body language must show that it is very important to think. So for example, okay, students, I know that you have worked very hard during the game. Now let's take a break. Let's have a team talk. I want you to come up with a game strategy. I know it's not easy, but let's try. Any strategy, as long as it comes from you, I'm happy. Even if the strategies don't work, I'm happy as long as it comes from you, not from me. And team leaders, I want you to make sure everyone has an equal voice, because I want everyone to feel good about the discussion, to feel good about the lesson. Come, let's go. So when our tone is very firm, when our body language show that it is very important, the students will mirror that behavior and they will become serious in doing it.